Hey guys, PepperAmmy here, and this week we are revisiting the wonderful world of paprika. Now, most people may not even know that paprika is simply just dehydrated red peppers. Now, very simply, all you have to do, take your peppers, slice them up. Now you want to go fairly thin, thick peppers will take longer to dry. But the good thing about making your own paprika is you know exactly what peppers have gone into it. So if you are growing peppers this year, or even if you've grown peppers last year, and you just have some peppers left over in your freezer, and you don't know what to do with them, slice them up, dehydrate them, stick them in your oven, around 125 Fahrenheit or around 60 Celsius. But the great thing about doing this is you can put sliced chilies in there to make a nice hot paprika. You can smoke them before, or you can just smoke them afterwards somehow. I don't know. Unfortunately, I have no way of smoking peppers. But I wanted to play around a little bit with colour because you obviously get the old green pepper. And I wanted to see if you can make green pepper paprika, because you don't really see it. And by don't really see it, I have never seen green pepper paprika. Now I know that's like a very strange way of cutting the pepper. That is just the way it is. So yeah, you can add a little bit of heat to these by adding some chili peppers. Spicy, medium, whatever. One thing that I used to do with me and Charlotte was we found these like little thin like finger chilies. And to be fair, we used to just cut them in half, dehydrate them, and they just made like really nice, crispy, like spicy snacks. But anyway, once you have your sliced peppers, this video is going to be a lot shorter than I thought it was going to be. You want to get your dehydrator sheet or oven tray. Oven tray is also viable, but with a dehydrator sheet, obviously, it's going to be like a wire mesh, like so. So air can circulate a lot easier. If you're going to do this in the oven at low temperatures, I highly recommend flipping them so they don't just dry bottom. You want to try and get a nice coating, not nice coating, nice even drying surface. Then as I say, you want to stick them in your dehydrator at 60 Celsius, or I say 125 Fahrenheit, for around 5 to 8 hours. Now once again, with dehydrating, you can't really push it too far because you want it dry. The drier it is, the easier it's going to grind. The drier it is, the longer it's going to store, because the spices and things, you don't want any moisture in there, otherwise it's going to get bad. So yes, once those have dehydrated, I shall be back and we shall look at the grinding process, and I'm really intrigued to see if the green peppers actually hold their greenness. Alrighty, we are back. It has been approximately a work shift later, and we have some chilies that I've thrown in there as well. Now these are just generic red/green chilies. This is the Trinidad Scorpion. We don't talk about the Trinidad Scorpion because I brought some dried ones, and this one was a little bit soft, so I wanted to see if drying it out would crisp it up again. It has. So first off, so yeah, even though this has been in there for like a good 8 or so hours, that is very squishy, so I'm not actually going to put that in there, whereas the rest of this, nice and brittle. Now I'm going to do the green one. You know, the giveaway was putting all the green bits in there, because I'm just intrigued by like green paprika. You don't see it, and technically you get green peppers before you get the red peppers. Is there a reason you don't get green paprika? Ooh. Don't stick your fingers in there like I just did. Ooh, Oh, that's interesting. It's, you know, green peppery. Like, green peppers are quite sweet. But it's got a slight little bit of bitterness to it. But I will say that does taste a lot fresher. Like, you get more of that fresh pepper flavour than you would from, like, red paprika. I also have just a ton of these spice jars because I've just cleared off my spice shelf. So, another reason why I'm making paprika. To use up some of these many jars that I've got laying around. So yeah, the green really doesn't want to come out. So yeah, it tastes, I'd say, a lot. You get a lot more of that fresh, like, pepper taste than you would from like a red paprika. Now I believe this was one pepper. This is another one of those like beauties of dehydrating stuff. Let's see if I can actually get like the plastic label off, so I can forget completely what's in this. Then these plastic labels don't want to come off. But I often find just reusing spice jars a lot cheaper than just buying spice jars off of insert big online shopping marketplace here. You get them off the top. You can't get them off the top, I think. No, but yeah, that is one green pepper. I don't know how well it's going on the camera. One green pepper is... You could probably get like eight green peppers in one of those, which might be a good way of measuring paprika. But then again, like powdered paprika, to be fair, like 50p for 40 grams of paprika. That's like 8 peppers. Alright, I'm not gonna bother cleaning that out because that's just had green peppers in it. So I'm just gonna stick those in. I might actually put me red chilies in it. Apart from that one, we don't put that one in there. So you can see there's actually like possibly a little bit of dampness in there. Now, you know what? I'm gonna try a little bit in the That is good. It's so much better than store-bought paprika. Like, genuinely so much better than store-bought paprika. But what if it was a little bit spicy? I've made pepper dust. Yeah, there seems to be a little bit of moisture in there, but what you can do, once it's blended, if it is still sticking together a bit, is just put the powder back in the dehydrator, just in a thin layer. Maybe not in front of the direct fan, otherwise it's just going to become airborne in your flat or house. That's what I would call hot paprika. It's not insanely hot, because I haven't put that in it. But that could definitely give me the hiccups. But anyway, yeah, that wraps up this week's episode. As always, if you like what you saw, let me know down below with a like in the comment. If you're indeed new here, feel free to subscribe for free weekly cooking content. And I should see you all again next time for something that is on my board. Who knows what it may be? Although I have an idea, because I'm trying to plan videos massively ahead now. But anyway, thanks for watching.